What is up, everybody? It's Doc, and we're back with the primetime parlays. If you tuned into these last year, you know how much money we made off of them, and they're back this year. This is day one of doing these, and we got NBA Cup, 2 games, Cavs Celtics, huge game for both sides, and Spurs and Thunder. I'm going to break everything down and get to a parlay at the end. Let's get into it. What is up, everybody? And I'm going to be completely upfront, not going to waste any time in saying this. The Spurs and Thunder game, we're not touching. I'm not going to give you guys any analysis on it. It's going to be a blowout. Wemby isn't playing. We're going to save our time there. And we're going to focus on the Cavs and Celtics. The Cavs are 15-0 coming into this game. The Celtics are the reigning champions. Both of them are, or actually, no, they're not both 1-0 coming into this game for the NBA Cup. The Celtics lost to the Hawks last game, so they're probably going to be coming in with a little extra dog in them. And as far as the Cavs goes, they're fighting some injuries. Dean Wade, Isaac Okoro, and Karis LeVert are all out as of making this recording. Dean Wade and Okoro have been the two primary defenders on Tatum in last year's playoffs and the games before that, which is very important. The Cavs have done a pretty good job at limiting Tatum because those are two pretty great defenders, and we don't have either of those. And Karis LeVert as well as another pretty good defender that we like to utilize off the bench. He's not there. So my Cavs are in trouble in that regard. Sam Merrill is playing, which could be a nice spark if he gets hot coming off the bench. Let's get into some of the analysis, though. Before I give you guys some numbers, let's start talking about a little bit of the game script. Boston likes to play drop coverage in the pick and roll, which means guards like to go crazy against them. They get a lot of uncontested jumpers. On the Celtics side, the key piece of information I do want to share is that since the Celtics don't want Tatum involved in the pick and roll against Garland and Mitchell, or they don't want Luke Cornett and Al Horford, involved in that pick and roll, they actually put Jason Tatum on the center so that he's the one involved in that help defense and the switch defense if they have to. And this means that when they don't switch, he is in prime rebounding position a lot. It's why he always gets 7 rebounds against the Cavs since they started making that switch. And it's something I'll get into a little bit later. But as far as the numbers go, because of that drop coverage I mentioned, the Celtics are actually bottom 10 against off-screen plays, handoff plays, and pick and rolls to the shooter, as well as being a top defense against catch and shoot. So again, you want to target the primary scorers on this offense that go into the pull-up jumpers, and the role players you kind of want to leave on the side. If you want to take their unders and have the balls to do that with their low lines, you can go ahead and do that as well. On the Cavs defense side, really their only thing to note defensively is that they've been allowing some of the most spot-up points in the NBA against the paint and against pull-up shots. There's not really much to share. It's really just the spot-up shooting, and they create a lot of turnovers. Where do we target with that? Well, the Celtics have this man by the name of Derek White that's currently averaging the most spot-up points in the NBA at almost 9 per game. So Derek White is in a great spot today. All that being said, I mean, that's pretty much everything. Let's get into the parlay real quick. And I actually made 2. One, typical primetime parlay style. We went bankroll builder, water down a couple props, put at around plus 100 odds, and let it ride. And then what I don't normally do for these is a lotto type play. And the reason I did this is because FanDuel was offering a no sweat token. And I love the spots that we're targeting. I think it's super sharp, and I think it's worth the lotto type play. And the first one, we'll start with the bankroll builder. Jason Tatum, 7+ rebounds. He does this every game against the Cavs, and it's because of the way they defend. They put him on defense to defend the center. Donovan Mitchell, 20 points. He's automatic versus this line against bad matchups, and now he gets a good Celtics matchup where they play drop coverage, allowing him to get into his shot. It's why he always does well against it. And lastly, Derek White to get at least 10 points. He averages this amount almost in spot-up points alone, which is where the Cavs struggle, and that doesn't even count all the extra bucks we could get. So it would be shocking if any of these miss. I truly think it would take some unpredictable things. So you can go ahead and lock that in at minus 102. For the long shot, the one that I played is those same 3 props, but I just took them a step higher. Jason Tatum, 10 rebounds, which he's done in every game except for 1, I think, in the last 7 matchups. Donovan Mitchell, 30 points. Again, drop coverage. He's one of the best pull-up shooters in the NBA. That's what he wants, and he kills the Celtics. Go and get us 30. Derek White, 20 points. We're best spot-up target on the Celtics. And again, the only weakness that we can target for this Cavs defense. Derek White, go do your thing. Donovan Mitchell, do your thing. Jason Tatum, go crash the boards and make us some money. That's almost plus 1,200. Use a no-sweat token on it. So if it misses, we get our money back. If it hits, we're all celebrating and dancing in the streets tonight. But like, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all the love and support. Hopefully, we're cashing day one of these, and I'll be able to give another one for you guys tomorrow. Good luck, everybody, and take care.